time, everybody clap your hands.
Over here, we have a two type of cereal eater. We have a Cookie Crisp and a Honey Cake. And he's the sweetest little thing ever.
And he always looks at the back of the cereals.
Oh yeah, you have to have the cereal box turned around. Because he likes to look at his peoples. How's your breakfast?
You like this one?
Cookie Crisp. Sai, I have a question for you. Sai, we came home, unpacked all of the snacks that we had taken for the kids. And
we didn't eat any.
I know you did it. Silas, repeat after me.
Going to have a quiet day. Hallelujah!
Don't mind those Amazon orders. If it's not there, there's something wrong. Bye, brothers.
Bye, brothers.
You're
Bye.
gonna...
See you later, Kai. Come back a week, okay?
Did you take Silas out there and leave him out there?
Oh my goodness. And it's so cold. I better go look for him.
Okay.
You know, I never heard the door shut behind me though. Are you sure he's not in here, Mommy?
Why don't you sit down over here and see?
Are you sure he's not? Well, you know,
Why don't you
I am
sit down?
kind of tired. I think you should just sit right here. Oh, what? I'll just move this pillow. Oh, what's this baby there? What are you doing? Okay, we need to go finish our breakfast, okay?
Yes, we do, Papa.
We do.
You already told Papa you repeated today?
I heard you. You gonna have a good day today?
There's like stuff from the snow trip. He has something in his pocket. What in the world would a 2-year-old, 3-year-old have in his pocket?
Oh.
Oh, what's a buck? Forget money. Henry, the green engine had a... Alright. Beep beep, said Thomas. I can take the people where they want to go.
Thomas was still stuck at the crack in the...
Swap.
And Percy was stuck there at Thomas's back.
Apparently I got evicted from reading. Papa's a better reader. Mommy wasn't born here.
Gordon was stuck behind.
What, babe? Silas? I'm not ready yet. I'm running just a few. You noticed that. Hey, give me a hug. I'll see you in a little bit.
Okay, bye.
There's no reason to be loud. Bye. Bam.
Bye.
Bam, be careful.
Bye. Bye.
I love you very much.
I love you very lot.
You can pick it up, or how you wanna, employee just give it to me right now.
Oh my gosh. Okay. We live like 2 hours away from there. Is it okay if I call you back in an hour to let you know whether...
No problem, sure. It's in my office. It's in a safe place.
Okay. And what was your name again?
My name is Larry.
Okay, Larry. Thank you. Thank you so much. Do you guys drink wine or anything like that? Does your family drink wine?
No, we are happy. We can, give you a good day.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Stuff.
Okay, my husband will be very happy.
One time I was in a hotel and I forgot my laptop there. And it's like, oh my God! And I was 7 hours from the hotel. They sent it to me.
Oh wow.
Things happen. It's normal.
Yeah. I just put like a chunk of sunflower seeds in my mouth and my phone rang. So here's what happened. You guys remember that one video that I posted of Ryan and how I surprised him with a camera? A camera that I bought Ryan, the DJI Osmo Pocket. It's on our video. It's called I Did Something Behind My Husband's Back and I Got Caught. We took that camera up to Sonora yesterday, and he came home and he told me that he lost the camera. We stripped the entire car, went through everybody's snow gear. We had went with our friends. Ryan looked in his truck. It wasn't there. We literally looked everywhere. He asked me to describe the camera to him, and I did. I only recorded a little bit of the conversation that I had with him. Said that somebody turned it in. I'm grateful that somebody turned it in. And he asked if he can mail it to us, but I really don't want him to go through the trouble of mailing it. And Ryan does have some footage on it from him and how he edits for like real estates and stuff like that. I want to connect with Ryan to see what he will decide to do. I'll be honest, I'm a very frugal person. Camera was something that we did not need. It was something that Ryan really, really wanted. A monster truck just started. I got on the couch and I reclined and a monster truck just started under the couch. Crazy things are happening around here. Anyway, I'm grateful that the camera's found. I can't wait to tell him, and then we'll decide together what we do. We may drive there, we may have him mail it to us, we shall see. Goodness, I'm about 20 minutes behind Ryan in leaving for work. I actually, now that I think about it, I do not think that Ryan took Silas's diaper bag. Oh, yes he did. I gave him less credit than he deserves. I'm on my laptop and everything's ringing. Hi, babe.
What's up?
They found your camera.
They did?
Yeah, they did.
Awesome.
So, I was thinking of, well, I wanted to know what your thoughts were, and I have a couple suggestions.
Okay.
So, what do you, he said he would mail it, but I would prefer them to get insurance on it if he mails it, you know? And
Right.
he said that he would have to charge us for the shipping, which I'm not worried about.
Was it inside or outside that they found it?
He's all, listen, lady. Because you know how he's not from, like, the United States? He goes, listen, lady. I don't know. I just have your camera. Do you want it? I was like, okay. So.
Okay, I'm going to have to call you right back. Silas is making a mess, okay?
Okay, bye. Well, Silas is making a mess, and he's going to have to call me back. So we'll see how that goes. Everything is ringing again.
Okay, sorry for that.
That's okay.
Anyways, he said, listen, lady, we found it. We don't know where it was or what.
She goes, listen, lady, we found your camera. Do you want it? So if you wanted to drive up today, I don't mind staying home with the kids, but you had mentioned that you were tired because your morning started at 5 today. I can drive there. Silas can sleep in the car. We can see if Grammy wants to just stay here and receive the boys when they get home from school.
Okay.
I mean, we have all of these options, but I don't know.
I mean, it's not a priority that it gets gotten. Yes, it's an incredible tool that I utilize, but it's not super important.
Okay.
So it can wait.
I mean, it's just it's a 2-hour drive, and the kids had such a good time in the snow that's why I'm thinking let's wait until Saturday, you know?
Okay. Come on, buddy.
Give it some thought.
Okay, like I say, you make some valid points. I would like to have it back. I'm glad to know it's safe. Maybe we can plan for it for this weekend. I feel like there's a few other things that need to happen.
And so I'm home. Just so you know, I didn't want to call you because I know you were in a meeting, and I just wanted you to not stress anymore. So I love you very much. Bye-bye.
I love you too. Bye.
Okay, so that's that. We don't have a solution. We'll figure it out still. So you decided to not bring Grammy, so we're not going. Okay. Good. I really need to wash my hair. Update on them. Ryan's taking a nap in the room. He was actually going to take a nap downstairs, but I suggested that he goes upstairs just because I am still working down here, and he snores, and I don't want to get distracted, and it drives me nuts when he snores. So I suggested he take a nap in the room, and I actually told him that I would get the boys from school today. so he can finish his nap and not feel like he was interrupted from his nap. Yeah, I wanted to touch a little bit about the Osmo Pocket that I had bought Ryan for Christmas. So he did lose it, and you know, like you guys have probably found out by this time, the place that we ate at, I called them while Ryan was in a meeting because I had a feeling they opened at 9 in the morning, and that's when Ryan started work. So I called him right at 9ish or so, and I left, you know, I talked to the person. He said, you know, I'm the only one here by myself, so I can't really look around and stuff, but, you know, so far nothing's come up. So I offered to leave my phone number with them, and I said, if you find it, will you please, you know, give us a call. So as you guys heard, he called back. We did find it. And what Ryan and I actually decided to do, because it is a 2-hour drive, even though we just recently went up to the snow, I was thinking that instead of just driving over there, getting the stuff, and then coming right back, and since all of our snow stuff is still out, I was thinking about maybe going up there on Saturday, just kind of for like half a day thing. The one thing that we are worried about is where the camera was found. And as I was explaining to Ryan earlier, I was asking the gentleman that answered the phone about the camera, and he said, listen lady, I don't know, but do you want your camera or not? So he doesn't know where it was found. He said somebody just handed him the camera and he didn't ask any questions. He took it. He did have me describe the camera to him, which was really nice. So that way he probably knows it's going back to its rightful owner, so I'm grateful for that part of it. Hopefully it's not damaged. If it's damaged, we did buy it with American Express Platinum card, and it does look like a stolen or damaged equipment, such as the DJI Osmo Pocket is covered in it. If it's damaged, then, you know, there's still hopes for it. They will need the damaged one back in order for them to do what they do. It is about 2:05. We have about half an hour of work that I'm gonna kind of try to wrap up, so when the kids come home from school, I can spend just a little bit of time with them. I was gonna just kind of end this vlog, and I'm sure that Ryan will want to chime in. Talking a little bit earlier about how you just don't, you know, go to the store and spend $300-400 on stuff and not value it. And I didn't really want to talk to him about it last night. I felt like I told him, I said, you know, I'm upset and I feel like I have nothing nice to say to you right now. So I'm not going to say anything at all, because that's what my mama taught me.
Things are things. Things can be replaced. What couldn't have been replaced was, you know, I got some really good footage of the kids sledding and just a few other little things. So, I mean, when you look at opportunities like that, when you lose something, sometimes it's just an opportunity to make new memories and go back to the snow again. But it was just, I was thinking, oh man, like, I had some cool clips and really wanted to be able to use it. So, I definitely wanted to kind of go over some of my likes and dislikes about the Pocket. Really, actually, there's very little that I dislike about it. But the most unfortunate thing is my Osmo Pocket fell out of my pocket. So its size is certainly, it's a benefit, but it's also really easy to misplace. You know, I kind of have some other just kind of nitpicks on it, but you know, firmware updates are rolling out pretty often, and they're making it a better product each way I go. But I utilize it as a tool for a number of different things. One, for happy eating. It's a great little tool to be able to have a gimbal and a steady action cam to be able to kind of zoom in and do pans onto food. It's great for B-roll. Any vloggers that are out there trying to start a channel and want to get some real good just kind of cinema, you know, like just some good little angles, it's a perfect little tool. But another way that I use it is sometimes I shoot real estate videos and walking through a house. Now I can do that with a digital SLR or an iPhone, and I have mechanical gimbals and other things that are steady cams. But setting up that each time and balancing it takes a lot of time. So and if I do a shoot, a house or a real estate shot, it take me 2 hours with a digital SLR.
You just threw a chicken bone.
I know, it's the second time he did. I know, I had him do it the first time. Yeah, no, I had him throw it, so I was like, you almost missed, but he got it. So Silas is eating chicken right next to us. He's just grubbing on his dinner. So
he couldn't wait for dinner, so he's already eating dinner.
But I'll do a real estate shot, and if I did that with my digital SLR or anything else, it could take up to 2 hours to kind of get everything right. And if I do it with the Pocket, because it shoots in 4K, I can do everything and anything, especially just some nice pans. 45 minutes tops, I'm done on a pretty large house. So it saves me a lot of time, and it's become a useful tool in my quiver of things. I really like it for, it's a great little tool, and I was sad. I was really sad. And I know she was sad at me for having lost it. I haven't even had it for 30 days. We called the place. It was a blessing that we were able to have somebody either turned it in or found it, and we called up there and they had it. So
the guy was really nice that answered the phone. Well, he was not from the United States, so it was kind of hard to figure out whether it was him being funny. It was hard to understand his sense of humor. So I'm just going to say that he did have a sense of humor. But he did mention that he goes, "Oh, no, don't worry about it." This is not what he sounds like. He goes, "A long time ago, when I was young," I was like, okay, where's this going? He goes, "I went to a hotel and I left my laptop there. And they found my laptop, and when I called them, they gave it back to me. So I'm glad that you found your, what did he say? I said, I'm glad, he said, I'm glad you found it too." I was like, we didn't lose the laptop, but that was really nice of him to be able to,
they're great people.
Yeah.
They're from the Czech Republic. Huge shout out to Strawberry Inn up in Strawberry, California. It's actually a place that I grew up just down the road from, so going there is a real special thing for me and for my family. I grew up right around there and was in the mountains, so we had a great time. Thought we lost the camera. It turns out, looks like we're gonna get it back and all the footage. So I do recommend the Osmo Pocket. It's a great little tool. If you guys have any questions, comment down below and see if there's anything I can answer about how I've liked it for the past less than 30 days.
That's all for today's video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good rest of your day.
Hey everybody. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Until next time.
We'll see you next time.
Come on, let's go.
Let's go.